Good evening from the newsroom. The news for this Wednesday, 22nd of November. A group of teachers from the Poglo Primary School this morning rallied outside the school's gate to protest about what was said in a report by a private media house regarding an incident that happened between a teacher and a student. The Minister for Education, Dr. Justin Valentin, and a delegation from the ministry were at the school where a private meeting was held in which the media was not invited. Minister Valentin said in an interview that it was his duty to visit the school to better understand what happened and why the teachers were not in their classes and students were not following lessons as it should have been the case. He joined the teachers at the school in condemning all forms of aggression against students, teachers, parents, and workers of the ministry. He also said that the ministry is working on a protocol for both teachers and students. An investigation into the incident is underway. The Seychelles National Alliance Party, or SNAP, has officially received its certificate as a registered political party from the Electoral Commission. The party filed its documents on September the 21st this year, and it was this morning that the Electoral Commission certified that the party's documents comply with all laws. Party leader Vincent Pagliacci said the idea behind the creation of the new party was because many Seychellois are still frustrated even after the 2020 elections. A special mass was organized this afternoon in remembrance of people who have either lost their lives or are survivors of road accidents. The Mass was held at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception, and it's one amongst the various activities being organized this week to commemorate Road Safety Week. During Mass, candles were lit by family members and friends of people who have died in road accidents. A survivor of a road accident that happened last year, Isa Ahmad, also gave a testimony during a Mass in which she talked about the traumatic events that she went through.
My accident led me to sustain a serious brain injury, and I nearly did not make it. I fell into a coma for 3 months, and the doctors condemned me to death. The road accident has cost me a lot of my dreams. So whoever is listening to me, I beg of you, be careful on the road. Do it for you, for yourself and your family. Think of them suffering before driving recklessly or intoxicated. Think of the other people that could be involved in the accident. We all have families, loved ones, hopes and dreams for our lives.
The United Arab Emirates organized a small ceremony yesterday evening to commemorate its 52nd National Day, which is usually celebrated on the 2nd of December. This has been brought forward since the UAE is hosting COP28, the United Nations Climate Change Conference in Dubai this year, which is scheduled to start on the 30th of November and end on the 12th of December.
The Chargé d'Affaires of the United Arab Emirates Embassy in Seychelles, Ahmed Al-Nayadi, said many efforts are being put into the development of 3 critical domains to engage the Emiratis. They are endorsing mindful consumption, advance in environment preservation, and driving collective efforts to counter climate change. In that same context, the UAE has emerged as the leading model in the field of sustainable economic and development on a global stage.
The nation has achieved an unprecedented milestone in its foreign trade during the first half of 2023, hitting over 1.239 trillion dirhams and marking an increase of 14.4% in comparison to the previous year. To realize the forward-looking vision and ambitious goals, the UAE has formalized comprehensive economic partnership with several active global economies, including India, Indonesia, Israel, Turkey, Georgia, and Cambodia. Moreover, the UAE is in a process of negotiating additional partnership with a number of countries to be finalized by the year's end. The UAE has solidified its commitment to space exploration, celebrating astronaut Sultan Al Niyadi's significant space mission as the first Arab astronauts to conduct a lengthy spacewalk on the International Space Station.
In his speech, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Tourism, Sylvestre Radigon, remarked on the transformation of the United Arab Emirates as a modern and dynamic nation.
52 years ago, the UAE was founded, bringing together 7 emirates under the visionary leadership of Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. His enduring legacy of unity, development, and forward-thinking governance was continued by his successor, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and further reinforced by the dynamic leadership of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, ensuring the UAE's remarkable progress, achievements, and global influence. The UAE National Day holds great significance, not only for the Emirati people, but also for the entire region and beyond. It is a day to reflect upon the remarkable journey of the UAE, its rich heritage, and its tremendous achievements in various fields. The UAE has emerged as a shining example of progress, innovation, and prosperity.
The UAE Chargé d'Affaires Ahmed Al Nayadi also took a souvenir photo with the President Wavel Ramkalawan and Minister Sylvestre Radigon.
The Development Bank of Seychelles, the DBS, will be issuing a 5-year bond which will be guaranteed by the government to raise funds to meet the increase in demand for loan requests. The bond, worth a total of 200 million rupees, will be available on an auction basis, which will take place on Monday, the 27th of November. It will earn a fixed interest rate of 4.8% per year, with the interest payments being paid quarterly. Residents and non-residents having a Seychelles rupee account with a local financial institution will be able to get the bond. DBS says the bond will help support the country's economic growth. The Perseverance Primary School has organized a science fair at the school. This is the second time the school organizes such an activity to celebrate International Science Day. The school's head teacher, Bernadette Maria, said through this science fair, students were able to put into practice what they have been taught.
There are certain skills in science which can be used by young people to understand and explain how things around us move. Science is more like a mystery, inviting everyone who is interested to become a detective, to join the fun, and this is what is happening at Perseverance North Primary School. Around us, we have various projects from the arts to academic level. Science enables students to investigate, discover the world in the classroom, but also to put it in practice in what they learn. And the project today demonstrates what they gain during the different science lessons.
And with this, we end the news summary. Next on SBC is the school quiz. I'll be back at 8 with the news in Creole. Have a pleasant evening.